listen to the word of God as if your life depended on it? God bless you and welcome to another day of passion, power, and purpose. You know, yesterday we heard in the Word of God where Jesus was speaking about if you know the truth will set you free. Today's reading, he says, "Truly, truly, I say to you, if anyone keeps my word, he will never see death." You know, we're walking these 40 days from death to resurrection, and we're getting here to the end of this road where Jesus is now reminding us, keep my word. Stay in my word. Stay in my presence as if your life depended on it. Now, I know that sometimes we look at God and we see the word of God, but we don't really keep the word as if our life depended on it. When here it says clearly, if anyone keeps my word, he will never see death. Now, of course, he's not saying you're not going to die. What he's saying is that when you do die, then you will experience resurrection. And isn't that what we're walking towards? Resurrection? Well, we have to die to something in order to live for God. I want to ask you a question today. What is trying to keep you away from knowing the Word of God, from living in the Word of God, from remaining in the Word of God? Do you seek God with urgency? Do you seek God as if your life depended on it? Or is God another thing you check off your list? Is God just another thing you do? I mean, I hear people saying, David, I don't leave my house without doing a prayer. That's beautiful. But then the rest of the day, you never approach God, Sometimes you only approach God when we're going to eat something, do a brief prayer. But do you live in such a way where your life actually depends on knowing God, remaining in God, and living in His presence? Today's word reminds us that if we keep His word, we will never see death. Today's action passion is keep the word of God in your heart. Keep it in your heart. I mean, not just as something that you kind of just do, but make that the first thing that you do in the morning, and that you keep the word of God consistently in the forefront of your life. If you do this, if you keep the word of God, if you remain in the word of God, as the word of God says today, you will never see death. I'm praying for you because I know it's not an easy task. I know we're being rushed and confronted with all kinds of things on a daily basis. But today, if you keep the word of God in your life, if you remain in the word of God, if you stay, God is going to bless you. I'm praying for you so that today you will keep the word of God in your life. And if you do, get ready for a resurrected life. Peace.